Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, September 2nd. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the SPY, IWM, and QQQs. Very interesting day today. We gapped to a new all-time high, only to attempt to go trend day down, have 2 cents of single prints, only to have L&M take back the double distribution day. We had higher value, and then we ended with overlap and a higher value all day, and that's why that sell was kind of mystifying to me, and I really didn't partake in it, and actually played it from the long side, although I missed the best long of the day, which we'll go over in a second. Let's go over the other ones. QQQs attempted a trend day down 4 times. They had 4 separate sets of single prints that got filled. You think the sellers are weak? Russell attempted a trend day up. They failed. They do end 9 wide. And they do have an afternoon pullback low in J. Now, for SPY and ES, gap, hold it by a little bit. We don't get the overnight all-time high. We started playing the same game as we played. We finally go and get the overnight all-time high, and we leave excess. Here's the interesting thing. The second 15-minute bar in A popped up right away. And at first I made reference, maybe that was just a fat-fingered trader. But because I had gotten my overnight all-time high already in SPY. But that's what's great about the traders in my room. One of the traders pointed out ES had not gotten it, and when they finally got it in the second 15-minute bar, good chance that set off some stops, and when we immediately came down, and that's a short I missed. So, for now, I thought I was going to be able to say we have excess at the all-time high, and we have a double distribution day. Well, the double distribution day is out the window, as just like yesterday, shorts pushing down, got taken to the cleaners, shorts pushing down, got taken to the cleaners. They didn't even wait for tomorrow morning to do it. As far as my trades, so I took a long in A period against the opening. When we got back above the opening, I was waiting for the gap to fill. It didn't. When we got back above the opening, I took a long of the 452 calls. Didn't ride it all the way back up, but rode it up enough to have a nice trade. B period. When we came down and filled the gap, I said, is that all they want to do? I said, the odds of going trend down with higher value after a new high, I said, I don't think a good right away. So again, I bought the 452s and made money on those when they went back up. Not a lot, but I made money. Now, we traded sideways. I was 6 for 6. ES was 7 for 7. So when H came down, I said, well, I'm not going to do it right away. I want to make sure. But I didn't think we were going to go trend being with the wide POC and higher value. So at a couple of visual points, I took trades. I took a long at value high, which paid, again, the 452s. Went up, took them off. Then we had single prints. I'm like, okay, something changed. But then when we went down in I, it was still no volume, no push. I took a long against the 8 wide POC when we hung out there for a while. It was sitting there. I added more. Again, it went up, and I took them off. So I had pretty good trades. Now, where's the one I missed? The one I missed was in J period. Because when J came down, I said, now we have 2 sets of single prints, H and I, and maybe I might want another. The only long I will take is against A's low and against yesterday's low. Because where there should have been sellers this morning with the price probe, I want to see, number one, are there buyers there now? And more importantly, after gapping to an all-time high and having higher value, are we going to have an outside day down? I really didn't think so. So I would have taken at least a 50 call play at A's low, and I would have added at yesterday's low. Unless we got real acceleration below it. So I got a little picky. J missed A's low by like 10 cents twice, and I didn't take it, and again in K. I had 3 opportunities to take some trade. I got a little too fine, and it would have worked out. The only other trade I did was in L. I said if L fills the first set of single prints, I will take a put play, and I will add to it if it fills the second set up to the opening. I took 100 put play just about at L's high, and it came in. I did not write it down all the way. I didn't expect it to go down as much because we were one time framing up, but wrote it down enough to make some pretty nice money on the 100 put play. And then I did nothing in M. So again, after that major battle I had yesterday, it was good to get back up on the horse today and have a very good day. But I missed the short initially in A when it popped. I just wasn't quick enough to get it. And I definitely missed the long against the one-time framing up in the daily and the price probe. Destinations. Today, upside, we have one and only one, 454.04, all-time high. Right? Only 7 wide in SPY, 8 wide in ES, not using it. Downside, all we have is today's low now, 451.91. You should have everything else I gave you last night and this morning. Remember, tomorrow is the job number. Nothing's changed in the big picture. Even though we attempted to go trend down, value never really changed. And believe it or not, we ended up on the day. Even when we were trading at our lows, the market was up for the day. So, again, if this is all the sellers can do, it's going to be very interesting, I'll tell you that much. As far as the charts, again, I'll just show you the daily. Are we getting distance away the last 3 days? No, but we're still one-time framing up for 5 days. We still have a gap as my main focus here. We still have another larger gap at my main focus here. So we're healthy, my friends. All 3 time frames are up. The only chip in the armor is today's high some short-term excess? If it is, then we'll see if the sellers could finally stop the one-time framing up in the daily and bring that into balance. Hope you had a great day trading. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.